A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Cougars will kick this away to start us off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Keeping it on the ground here. A quick juke. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him right at the 24.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 50. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick six. A monster play by this defensive group.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Picks up 9. 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, BYU.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7.
That makes the score Louisiana Tech.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target from overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Cougars looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And that one's straight down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
At the 43-yard line. First down for your Bulldogs. Ready up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. This offense cannot be stopped. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Receiver makes the catch. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. And the Cougars will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Second down coming up.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Great job.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. And they start the drive with an end-around play. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. The Cougars will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Fair catch made at the 40. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's got it. Tackle, but forced down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
29 Philly.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Louisiana Tech 42, BYU 17.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the BYU offense will take over first and 10.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Via the screen. No gain on the play. Make some noise. Get on your feet. Get loud, Bulldog fans. It's third.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, BYU. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Going with the old counter run here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense now operating in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And it's caught. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming.
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. This one is getting ugly.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, not quite through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
BYU, 24.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
BYU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Receiver makes the grab. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.